Yeah.
Do you guys have juicy turkeys, or is that a dry turkey?
Man, a lot of people turkeys be dry. Come on, let's be real.
That's why we got that gravy, boy.
You ain't lying. It's a substitute for the juice.
Thanks again for joining us for another episode of Whiskey Vibes and Music. It's your boy Nate.
What up, Keo?
And today, we're going to be having a little bit of a Wild Turkey Day for Turkey Day.
Turkeys.
It's the 70th anniversary. Let's go! Woo. Thanks again for joining us, guys, for another episode of Whiskey Vibes and Music. And you know what it is. We're going to do another bottle.
Another bottle.
And, since we're getting close to the Turkey Day and all the festivities, bringing your family together, having some good meals, we're going to do the Wild Turkey 70th anniversary.
Like you tell your woman, gobble, gobble.
Yeah. Some people might not have the nerve to say that, though. They may be like, please. Anyhow. So today, since we were, since we're getting close to the holidays, we thought it would be right to bring out some of that Wild Turkey. And this is one of Wild Turkey's newest releases.
Yup.
It's a little bit, I don't know, it's kind of allocated. It seems like it's allocated. It's always hard to find. It's not too easy to find out here in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, it's not extremely hard to find, but it'll take some looking to find it. But let us know how it is in your state, if you're having a hard time finding it, if it's allocated or if it's just sitting on the shelf. But yeah.
I think it's mostly allocated. That's why it's limited. This 70 years is limited, and this reaches his mark. Basically, this give a lot about him for this, how far along he came, just everything.
70 years with the same distillery. That says a lot.
The longest in the world.
Wow, I did not know that. Gosh dang it, you're over here educating me again. I like it. I like it. Hey, 70 years with the same distillery. He had a big impact on the distillery. And so this is kind of a commemoration to Jimmy Russell and all his hard work.
Oh, yeah.
And Jimmy Russell loves himself an 8 to 9 year whiskey at 101 proof. So that's exactly the whiskey we're on today. It's going to be aged 8 to 9 years. It's the age statement is 8, so that means that's the lowest age in the barrel. So it sounds like there's a lot of 9 year in there as well. But with the classic Jimmy Russell, 101 proof.
101 proof, man. He do what he do. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays.
We like it. So, the mash bill come in at 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. So, that's
classic.
That's a classic mash bill, like he says, and I'm interested, man. Like he said, I want y'all to go out and try to find y'all one, and help us figure out what we don't see in it when we tell y'all what we see in it.
100%. And again, let us know in the comments. Is this thing more of an allocated bottle where you are? Is this something that's sitting on the shelf? I'm just curious. The anniversary bottles tend to kind of go a little bit faster, and they're at a more of a limited type of amount of bottles that are out there. So I'm curious about your state and whether you just found it or if you had to do a little bit of searching for it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. So hey, I don't think we need to go too in depth about the history. If you want to know more about Jimmy Russell, we have another video that we put out previously about the rare breed, and we kind of went deeper into the history of Jimmy Russell. So feel free to check that video out. But this one, I think we should put more of a focus on the 70th anniversary. And is this thing good or not,
Exactly.
70 years, kind of commemorating, Jimmy Russell. Let's see.
Man, I'm ready to check it out with him because, Jimmy is a big part of bourbon. Nowhere around it. Anytime you think about bourbon, you have to bring up Jimmy.
Yep.
Russell. You know, I say Jimmy a lot because it could be Jim Beam, but we talking about Russell.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm a fan of both.
Right.
Both Jims.
Yeah, he fucking with the Jims. Pause.
Thank you. Pause. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. He made a big impact on the whiskey community and has a lot to do with why the whiskey is what it is today.
Right. Oh yeah.
Simply because of the history of what he's done and what he's brought to the table. So let's not hold anything else back. Let's get right into the bottle and see what we got here.
And let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out Jimmy, man. The guy that stuck to prohibition and chose to live how he want to live and keep it going when everybody else was diluting their stuff. He still kept it original.
Very good. Very nice.
Still kept it original, man. So salute to him. That's why he lasted long, because he didn't follow nobody trend.
Yep, absolutely. Sometimes you just gotta beat your own path on through, right?
Yeah, that was good. Beat your own path through. Dude, you gotta beat it.
Just beat it like Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. Damn.
That nose is really, really nice. It's kind of elegant. It's kind of an elegant nose. It's a little bit lighter, but it's kind of elegant. Getting a lot of kind of more fruity notes just off the nose.
Oh yeah, I smell some berries. I smell a little pineapple, but it's not the heavy pine. It's real light. Like you smell it from afar.
I get the pineapple too. I get some ripe bananas.
Oh damn, you right.
And now we're dipping into some of that
caramel for real.
It just goes right into that next.
Caramel is heavy in that thing. You know, they say it's scotch and like it smells like butterscotch, but I don't get that just yet. You know, so you let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments what you taste out of this.
Yeah, I'd like to know what kind of notes you're getting out of it.
Oh yeah.
So far, super nice. This bottle was previously opened. We opened it probably about what was it, about 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago.
Yup.
Just kind of get a taste and let it open up for the show. So it's been open for about 5 days. By the way, you probably want to know what the MSRP is on this. I got this for $49.99 is MSRP. So
right,
$50 bottle here.
Oh. Hey, I'm gonna just throw out a name right now.
Oh, well.
Sam, go get it. Sam, he been rocking with us for a minute. He liking the bottles at first, you know, longtime friend, childhood friend. You know, he started catching headaches when he was drinking a lot of whiskey and he stopped. But once he started watching our show and he started catching certain ones, his favorite one is that Elijah Craig.
Yeah, I remember that. You know, all whiskey ain't good whiskey, and when I say that, if you're drinking the not so good, cheaper stuff, it's gonna act like that.
Yeah.
But you know, once you get into better distilleries, people that are putting more of their heart into their craft and even getting a little bit higher into the price range, $40 into that range, you're gonna run into some pretty good whiskeys.
Oh yeah,
$40, $50 and up, it's gonna be really nice.
Right. I think it's more of like an elegant thing. Like it soothes your mind. So with the stuff that's a little lower,
it's rough.
It's real rough.
It is rough. It's just like drinking clears. You're just like shooting it to get it over with.
It's a difference between trying and doing.
Exactly, and not only that, whiskey is not meant for shooting. Whiskey is meant for sipping. It's always been a sipping drink, not a shooting drink. So if you gotta shoot it, you probably needed to get a different whiskey.
You right, cause I ain't gonna lie. At some moments, I don't shoot them like that, but I drink a little faster and boy, I be whopped. Well, I be whopped.
So you don't shoot it.
I caught strawberries out of this.
I got a little bit of cinnamon on there as well.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, I'm starting to pick up some cinnamon notes off of it.
That's the taste you can see.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can see it.
You can see the taste. Come on, man.
Well, let's taste the sea.
Let's taste the sea. Oh man, that was smooth.
That's just for fun.
That was smooth. The smooth is going down.
Right off the bat, I really enjoy the mouthfeel. It's not super oily, but it's oily enough, and it's kind of silky. I really like the mouthfeel. Kind of attracted to that mouth.
So what's the difference between oily and silky? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say this is real oily.
Yeah. So when I think about oily, I think about kind of mouth coating. Okay. You know, like my mouth is kind of coated like with an oil. Mm-hmm. When I think about silky, I'm thinking about kind of how it finishes out. Like it kind of just disappears like a piece of silk, you know?
Right.
So I got oiliness. It definitely coated the mouth, but then it just kind of was silky on the back end. Yeah. So that's kind of how I describe the mouthfeel, at least.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I haven't got silky yet. This is new to me. He talking silky shit, but he's silky. And he know what he know, man. A lot of knowledge does, so I don't put nothing past it. But it feels real oily to me. It finished out real smooth. Mm-hmm. It don't finish strong at all. It comes in and it bursts with flavors, but it finished out real mellow. Just my personal opinion. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, you know.
On the back end of the palate, I do get some light nuttiness. I guess I maybe didn't expect that.
Right.
But it is a little bit nutty on the back end. Not in a bad way. I don't mind whiskeys that have those notes in it. But I wasn't expecting it in this bottle.
Don't tell me both of the Jims is working together. Because you know they say, you know, Jim Beam is known for his nutty profile.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, don't tell me the Jims.
I don't know if they're working together,
you
but
said it. You said
I don't think Jim Beam's the only person that can create a nutty profile. Because when I drink Elijah Craig,
right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It can get nutty sometime. Pause.
Pause.
Things get a little nutty around here. So tell me, I'm curious about what is your Thanksgiving going to be like? How are you guys going to celebrate the holiday? Is it going to be just you by yourself? Are you going to go out and maybe jump around to different people's places? Are you the type of person that's bringing the celebration to your home?
Right.
What is that? What are you guys cooking? You know,
man, what you cooking?
How are you guys cooking the bird, and how are you cooking the bird? Because that's what I want to know. Because I feel like it's you know classic to cook the bird at, but a lot of people do the prime rib and other things like that. Hell, I might throw a ham in too.
You gotta throw the ham though. With the turkey, you gotta throw the turkey in the ham.
The ham and the big turkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Turkey.
I got the beans, the greens. You name it. I couldn't help myself. Every time I think about Thanksgiving, I think about that stupid meme, man.
Crazy.
Every Thanksgiving, I can't stop thinking about that freaking meme. You know, if you know, you know. I guess I'm gonna use that line.
Use it.
Yeah, 100%.
What up?
So, kind of back to like how y'all doing that bird or the, you know, what do y'all cook?
Right.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do this year, and I think I'm gonna do it. It's the first time. I'm gonna spatchcock that turkey.
Spatchcock.
Lay it out. So.
Oh! You detaching that thing?
Yeah. So first I'll brine it for I think maybe 2 days, maybe 3, just depending. 2 or 3 days. I'll brine the whole turkey, and then I'll pull it out of that brine and I'll spatchcock it. And what that means is you can do this with a chicken or a turkey. Is basically you're cutting the spine out. So you'll cut the spine out, cut through the ribs, and literally pull the spine out, and then you'll lay the whole bird flat and flip the legs over so they kind of cross over each other, kind of flip in. That's called spatchcocking the bird. And what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna throw that thing on the smoker, man.
Man,
We're gonna smoke that turkey this year. Smoke that turkey.
Yeah, he a real smoker.
We're gonna smoke that turkey this year.
We'll be smoking the shit out some shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, man, I've been roasting turkeys since turkeys been turkeys.
Yeah. Man, so you
Okay. Okay. There it is. No, I've been roasting turkeys usually. I just put them in the oven, but the way that I brine my turkey seems to really get everybody excited. I got a juicy turkey.
Yeah.
Do you guys have juicy turkeys, or is that a dry turkey?
Man, a lot of people's turkeys be dry. Come on, let's be real.
That's why we got that gravy, boy.
You ain't lying. It's a substitute for the juice.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to Thanksgiving, if it's a dry turkey or a juicy turkey, I'm eating it. Mm-hmm. I like turkey, man.
Me too.
I like turkey.
Shout out to Thanksgiving. You know, I was born on Thanksgiving.
And not only that, man, enjoy the time with your family. It really is important. Enjoy that time with your family. Don't be fighting. Don't talk about politics. Enjoy your time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring them politics into this.
Don't bring them to.
Don't bring that to the table. Just enjoy your time. We don't need to be trying to figure out how diverse we are in this room.
How diverse are we?
We are diverse. We're very diverse. We don't need to be going into it. We need to just be enjoying our time together. Because who knows how much time we got left with each person.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And who knows how much time we got to drink whiskey.
Exactly. So enjoy. And cheers to that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Man. So this is beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really, like I said, man, you know, like we said, we just wanted to, you know, talk about this bottle. We don't want to get too deep about it, you know. Happy anniversary to Jimmy, you know. We just giving it to Jimmy. It's not about the history. It's really just about Jimmy and this 70-year bottle, 70-year anniversary bottle.
And you know, you're right. Back to the turkey. Yeah. This thing right here is got a syrupy flavor, and not only that, it's kind of syrupy on the mouthfeel at the beginning too. It's almost like syrupy, and it tastes a little bit like a syrup, like kind of like a maple syrup as well on the front as well. I want to give you guys some notes here. I get like a maple syrup on the nose now, like a maple bar.
Y'all gonna trip out when I say this. It smell like green Jello. That's crazy.
That's lime flavor, bro.
It's a real limey, but it's not limey like that. It's more sweet lime. It's not, you know, that potency.
Okay.
You know, it's just more of a sweet thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a song. What was the name of that song?
I can't call it, dude.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't remember neither. It was past my time.
You was finna try to pull the vocals out.
I was finna get to it and do it.
Yeah, I like a lot about this. You know, I've had a handful of turkey products, wild turkey products, I mean. And I'm not gonna lie, I really do like wild turkey products. Also, one thing to keep a lookout though for, guys, if you are into the Russells, look into that Russell's 10-year. There's actually a special one going around right now. And the Russell's 10-year itself is just a solid bourbon. You know, it's a good bourbon coming in at about $40. If you haven't had it, go out and try it. But there's a special one, and we'll talk more about this in the future. Yeah. But I just want to let you guys know, as a little bit of a Thanksgiving gift for you guys too, kind of go out and hunt something on the shelf. But look, when you pull the bottle up, on the bottom of the bottle, you'll find that there'll be a code inscribed into the bottom of the bottle. It's called a laser code. Look for LL/ME. And if you find that bottle, just get it. Just get it. Because the story goes is that there's a lot of older bourbon in that bottle, that particular laser code of the Russell's 10-year.
Right.
And the actual story is that it was Russell's 15-year that was not good enough to basically go into a Russell's 15-year, so they rejected it and put it into the Russell's 10-year.
Right.
But somebody from Wild Turkey, I forgot the name of the guy, but he's kind of the main spokesman of it, came and kind of debunked it and said that's not what went into it. But what he would say is that there is older bourbon in it than 10-year. So go out and find you that LL/ME. Enjoy the hunt, guys, because that's what this is all about, and having fun and just really enjoying the hunt and having whiskey with good friends.
Oh, yeah. And you know what it sounds like he's saying to all y'all? Go out and support Jimmy Russell. Go support him. That's another one of his. You know, that Russell's come from, man. Shout out Jimmy, man. Shout out Jimmy.
It's all about good bourbon, good friends, and just having a good time with the hunt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me ask you this, big dog. What you ranking this?
Yeah. So for $40, and I did just get a little bit of marshmallow right there, just kind of on the back. As the glass kind of starts to clean out, a lot more oxygen gets into the glass and it starts to dry the edges. So you can start to get more barrel sweet notes out of it too when you get towards the bottom. So as you get to the bottom of the Glen, get some notes in there too, because it's opening up, it's starting to thin out around the edges as well, and the oxygen is becoming into play, which brings out those notes.
Right.
But for me, we're talking about an 8-year bourbon, 101 proof at $50.
This 101?
101 proof.
Stop.
Pause the video.
Cause it you know, I almost forgot that this 101. Be careful when you get this, cause it don't hit like 101.
It drinks a little bit under. But I'll make it brief. You know, out of 10, I'm gonna put this at like an 8 or a 9 in that range, because you know you'll be very surprised when you open this bottle. You'll be very surprised of how nice this is for a $50 bottle. I'll put my range at 8.5.
8.5. I'm gonna just tell y'all, I'm gonna do a 10 with the $50 MSRP for $49.95 for this, simply because the taste is crazy.
It's good, and the mouth is awesome.
It's elegant. I don't feel no burns. It comes in lower than what it actually is, which says a lot about the way they distilled it.
Yeah, it's very well balanced. That's a good point. It's really well balanced.
It's wild. This is
wild turkey.
This wild turkey. What?
Ooh, it's wild around here. It's getting wild around here.
Hey, so look, man, I'm giving this thing literally a 10 at its price. This is something you can't beat at that price.
I agree. That's a good price.
The taste to the look of the bottle to who this is. You know what I mean? And a lot of people come out with stuff and they act like it's good because they's like, hey, we reached this mark, but they just throwing you certain stuff and trying to tell you, hey, we reached that mark. Just like it. It shouldn't be like that.
It might not even be that good.
And it might not, a lot of it don't be that good.
But this is good.
That's 5.
This is good.
That's 5.
I give it an 8.5. My guy gives it a 10. Thanks again for joining us for a little bit of a holiday special.
Oh yeah.
With Jimmy Russell, Wild Turkey. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Tell your women. Gobble, gobble.
Prophecy Production.